Hello, I'm Romina, and I work for Stuken as Mimic Pro's user experience designer, and my favorite food is burritos. You're about to have an experience that you can't find anywhere else. Just like a pilot doesn't fly a plane until he practices in a flight simulator, at Stuken, we believe that online marketers should have hands-on experience and practice in a digital marketing simulator. You've signed yourself up to learn digital marketing, and you've probably been reading a lot and studying the subject. Now, you're going to have a chance to dig in and practice in a simulated environment using Stuken's Mimic Pro simulator. It is the world's #1 digital marketing simulator, and it has been used all over the world by tens of thousands of students, ranging all the way from Fox Valley Technical College to Stanford. In Mimic Pro, you'll get to practice pay-per-click advertising with 50,000 simulated ad dollars. You'll also get to practice landing page creation, conversion rate optimization, A/B testing your ads, email marketing, keyword research, and basic on-site SEO. Don't worry, you don't have to be a programmer to figure it out. Just keep watching so that you know just what to do. Thanks for choosing Stuken, and remember to use your newfound digital marketing skills to do good in the world.
Once you've paid for and created your account, you should land on this page. Click Go to Mimic Pro to get started in the simulation. You'll then be presented with the walkthrough videos you're watching now. If you don't watch them now, no sweat. You'll be able to access them later, but be forewarned, not taking the short time to watch these videos now may cost you hours of time later as you go through the learning curve getting familiar with the platform. Since you're already watching here now, stick around. Grab some popcorn or something. Click Get Started once you've watched the videos. First, take a short guided tour of the platform. After you finish the tour, you'll land on the scenario page. You'll learn about your new job as the online marketing manager for Kent's Camera Castle. This will bring to life the simulation and help you envision yourself in your new role. Students learn the most from simulators when they shift their mindset to believe that the work they are doing is for a real company. Read through the scenario and get familiar with the data. No need to memorize it. You can always return to this page by clicking Scenario in the top left. Once you know all about your new job at Kent's Camera Castle, click to continue. You'll have the chance to review 3 digital cameras that you can sell online for Kent's Camera Castle. You'll get to pick which ones you want to sell. You're not required to sell all of them. Kent's has lots of other cameras, but these are the ones you're authorized to sell since you're new on the job. Pay attention to the sales history of each, and be sure to consider and recall the 4 P's of marketing: product, price, promotion, and placement. Ask yourself, which product will yield the greatest revenues and profits? Remember that soon you'll be creating your own online ad campaigns for the products you believe will perform the best. Click to continue. Now that you know what product or products you think you would like to sell, it's time to consider market demand and the competitive landscape of selling those products online. With Mimic Pro, we simulate the keyword data using data provided by Google's Keyword Planner tool. This really makes the simulation as close to real world as you can get. Using the search feature, type in keywords that relate to the products you're considering. Then sort those keywords and sift through them to find the perfect mix. You'll want keywords that are searched frequently. You'll want keywords with all levels of competition. High competition means there are more advertisers bidding to get impressions for that keyword. You'll probably want keywords with both high and low suggested bids. The suggested bid is what the top 3 advertisers are currently paying per click, on average, to rank on those keywords. Bid too low, and you'll likely not get any results. Keywords with high suggested bids can still yield good results, but your cost per acquisition may go up. You'll learn more about that later. check the box to the left of the keywords you think you'd like to use. This allows you to save them. You'll be able to set your own bids and decide whether or not you'll actually advertise on that keyword later. When you think you've selected the keywords you want, click to continue. Before I continue, let me point out that at Stukent, we want you to have an amazing learning experience with Mimic Pro. That's why in the bottom right, we've got a green help button. If you're ever unsure of anything you're doing or reading about, you can click that button and ask any specific question you might have. If the answer you're looking for isn't there, you can click the Contact Us button, or you're also free to email support@stukent.com. Our support team is very knowledgeable and quick to respond from 8 a.m. until 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, Monday through Friday. They're also available on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We give them the day off on Sunday. Now back to the simulation. In round 1, you don't get to actually see the Ken's Camera Castle website. This page just gives you an overview of the pages associated with the 3 products you can sell. Click any of the pages to see some basic data about each web page. When you write your ads, you'll get to select which page the ad clicker will land on. You'll see that for SEO purposes, the page title and description are not very well written. Don't worry. You'll be able to see the site, create and adjust landing pages, and optimize the landing pages for search engines in the next round. Once you feel like you know what landing pages you can assign to your ads, click to continue. If you haven't noticed already, there is quite a bit of instruction at the beginning of each section. Read it! Just making sure you're still awake. Seriously though, you should read all of the instructions. If they're ever in your way in the top right, you can click the Hide Instruction button. This is the part you've all been waiting for. It is time to create your very first ad campaign. Your life is about to change forever. Each round you'll have about $5,000 to spend. Since you only needed to create one campaign in round 1, I recommend you allocate all $5,000 to this campaign. In later rounds, you can reallocate that budget into other campaigns. Note that you cannot carry your budget over into later rounds. You can choose to not use all your budget, but that does not mean the money will be available to you later. After you've set your budget, click to create your first ad group. Let's assume that we want to sell the GoPro cameras. I recommend that you call the ad group GoPro. The reason the name matters is that later, when you begin to analyze the results and data, you'll know what types of ads and keywords are associated with that data. Next, you'll set a default bid. Calculate the average suggested bid of the keywords you'll want in this ad group, and input that number. Then, as you select keywords to include in the ad group, the default bid will automatically be set. You can adjust as necessary. Remember that you are the new advertiser, and especially in the beginning, you'll need to bid more than the competition have success getting impressions, clicks, sales, and a high average position in the SERPs. As you write your ad, you'll be able to see a preview. First, select the destination URL. This is the page where the person will go when they click your ad. Since my keywords are for the brand GoPro, and they aren't tied to a specific product, I am choosing to send people to that page. Second, write your first and second headlines. This is where you get to be creative. Your ad should always include the keywords from the ad groups, but they can't just have the keywords. The ad needs to make sense for the reader. Third, you need to write your display URL. This is just for show. This section is a great opportunity to include keywords from your ad group. Just to be clear, the display URL may be kenscameracastle.com/go-pro/deals, but the actual place where the ad leads to is the destination URL. Last, you'll need to add in the description line. Get creative. Your ad needs to have a unique value proposition, something that sets you apart from the competition like special deals or free 2-day shipping, and a call to action like see our GoPro cameras or buy a GoPro. After you've saved your ads, you'll be able to review and edit it. You'll also be able to see the keywords associated with your ad. Want to test and try different keywords and ads? Create a new ad group, but remember that you can't use the same keyword in more than one ad group. Google doesn't allow for multiple ads from the same advertiser to show in their SERPs, search engine results pages, and neither do we. Once you like the way your campaign and ad groups are set up, click to continue. If you haven't noticed yet, on the left-hand sidebar, a checkbox appears as you complete each step in the round. If a circle does not fill, it means there is still work that needs to be done for that task. You can click on the left-hand sidebar tasks, or under the practice drop-down, to navigate back and change any of the work you have previously done. You'll also see that as you progress through the round, a green bar helps you track your progress. Next, you're going to practice basic email marketing. As you read through the instructions, note that there are links to blog posts where you can go read and learn more about the subject if you like. Name your campaign something that will help you remember what the campaign focus and goals are, so that when you analyze the results, you can properly associate the data with the campaign. Be sure to put some thought into the subject line. Remember that if you don't write a good subject line, you're not going to get opens. If you don't get folks to open your email, you can't get clicks. Don't stress about from name and email address. You can make those up. They can be whatever you want and it doesn't affect your results. In round 1, you don't get to select the list you want to send your email to. In later rounds, you can be strategic about which audience you're targeting by selecting which list you want your email to go to. Select any of the 3 templates. You can choose a 2-image, 3-image, and text-only email template. Click to choose an image for your email. Note that there is a cost associated with some of the images. Then, select what landing pages you would like to send visitors to should they click on that image you've selected. Put thought and time and attention into the content you write. You should include value proposition and call to action in your emails. Note that if you allocated all $5,000 to your ad campaign and you want to spend money on your emails, you'll need to adjust your allocated budget down to afford the email costs. After you've adjusted your budget, assuming you needed to, once you're happy with it, click to continue. You'll then have one last chance to review all the work you have done. Once you've scrolled to the bottom of the page, you'll find the button to run simulation. Mimic will double check that you are sure you're ready to submit. Be sure, because once you click to submit, there's no going back. Once you submit, it should take less than a minute for your results to be calculated. In the first round, you don't have very detailed results to view. We don't want to overwhelm you with too much data. Analyze the data so you have a game plan for the next round. Here are some things to consider. Did your ad campaign or email campaign generate more revenue? Which was more profitable? How much of your budget is going to each category? Which ad group or groups performed the best and why? You might need to dig deeper to get the answers. Did you get as many impressions and clicks as you would have liked? If not, maybe you need to find more keywords with higher search volume, or just add more keywords to your campaign in general. Is your CTR not as high as you would have liked? You'll want to try better key to ad relevance, better ad copy, and a higher average position to help with that. How many conversions did you get? Since you didn't build your landing page, you didn't have a lot of control, but keyword to add to landing page relevance does play a part in whether or not you get conversions. Make sure your keywords are included in your ads. You can make sure that the keywords you're selecting are likely to be keywords an interested buyer would click on. Finally, you can also consider the landing page you chose. Was it the most likely to lead to a sale? Would you have been better off sending them to a different page? How did your email campaign perform overall? Did you like your open rate? If not, time to rethink a different subject line that you can test. Do you like your click-through rate? If not, maybe it was your template or image selection. Maybe it was your email copy. Do you like your conversion rate? If not, maybe it was your template or image selection. Maybe it was your email copy. Maybe it was the landing page you selected or the products you selected. Use this data to make educated guesses as to how to improve in the next round. Click to the next round. In each of the following rounds, you'll have a set of tasks to complete before you can run the simulation. For example, you'll need to publish 3 landing pages and create 1 new ad campaign. Before you click through, be sure to read the instructions associated with each task. Since you didn't get to create your own landing pages in round 1, let's walk you through how to do that now. First, select which landing page you'd like to create. Assume that the URL is kentscameracastle.com. So if the page column says /brands/go-pro, the full URL for that landing page would be kentscameracastle.com/brands/go-pro. Since we've been using GoPro as an example, we'll continue and build this landing page by simply clicking to select it. Select the template that you believe will work best for the page you're creating. Which one do you believe will get the most visitors to buy a camera? I've selected the product grid. Here is your first chance to practice some basic on-site SEO. What keywords would you want the page of your site to rank for? Make sure that those keywords are included in your title, description, H1 title, and main body text, but don't just keyword stuff the page. The search engine algorithm will catch you for that. Everything you type up for this page should have content that a human would enjoy reading, and the keywords should be included. Every landing page should include value proposition and call to action, especially as it relates to the value proposition and call to action in your ad. Before you create your additional landing pages, ad campaigns, and ad groups for this round, note that you now have additional products that you can sell. In the top navigation, click the Product Catalog. Analyze the products to determine which one you will create landing pages, ad campaigns, and/or ad groups for next. You can add more cameras in later rounds, so don't worry about launching all the products in this round. Go back to create more landing pages by using the Jump To drop-down again. When you're happy with your landing pages and you've created 3 of them, click to go back to the Decisions page. With each round, you'll see new tasks listed on the Decisions page. Note that with each task listed on the Decisions page, there are some basic instructions. Take time to read through. Once you complete all of the decisions, the circle on the left will be filled with check marks, and the Run Simulation button will appear. Once you run the simulation, you'll be able to start analyzing results and begin round 3. Don't worry that you didn't get any results on your email campaign. In round 2, there wasn't a task for creating an email campaign. Well, that should be plenty of guidance to get you started doing very well in the simulation. If you need additional help, don't forget to use the Help button in the bottom right at any time. Thanks for watching.